our channel. In this video series, we will discuss some problems on vectors. These type of problems seems to be very difficult apparently, but these problems are actually very easy to solve if you remember some tricky things and some easy formulas. So let us solve this problem. So the question here is for problem number 1. A particle is in equilibrium under the action of three forces P, P and root 2P. Then find the angle between first two vectors. Okay. So here we have the information that the three forces, let us write them as F1 vector, F2 vector and another R vector. Okay, F1 vector, F2 vector and R vector. The magnitudes of these three vectors are given, that is P, P and root 2P. You know how to write the magnitudes? Mod of F1 vector, mod of F2 vector and mod of R vector are given. Okay. And we have the information that these three forces, at whatever angle they are acting, these three forces acting in this manner that the particle is in equilibrium under these three forces. Okay, we don't know at which angle they are acting, that is at which direction they are acting, but we know that the resultant of these three forces must be zero, so that the particle becomes in equilibrium. Okay, stays in equilibrium. Okay, now from this we get F1 vector plus F2 vector equal minus R vector, right? Now if we write these two vectors, we draw these two vectors at whichever angle, suppose this is F1 vector and this is F2 vector. Okay. Now the third vector, that is R vector makes these three vectors a closed triangle, right? That means these three vectors are in the same order and it makes them 0. But if you invert the direction of R, then you get this thing as minus R and you get the resultant of F1 vector and F2 vector as minus R vector, right? That means this thing. Okay. So we can write the resultant, formula for resultant as R equal F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F2 cos theta. Okay. And this becomes, since the magnitude of F1 is P, F to P, and R is root to P, then we can put them here, root to P, P square plus 2P into P to cos theta. Okay, so it becomes 2P square, squaring both sides, 2P square equal 2P square plus 2P square cos theta. So it becomes 2P square into 1 plus cos theta. Cancel 2P square from both sides. Okay, so it becomes 1 equal 1 plus cos theta, that means cos theta equals 0, and that means theta equal 90 degree. Okay, so we get the angle between these two vectors, the angle between these two vectors is theta equal 90 degree. If and only if root 2P is the resultant and if the particle is in equilibrium under these three forces. Okay, so in the beginning this problem was a little difficult, right? Because you may not know about what is meant by a particle in equilibrium and how to calculate the resultant. So here two things are very important that you have to know. You must know what is the meaning of equilibrium. That is, if a particle is in equilibrium, that means the total force acting on the particle should be 0. That the resultant of these forces should be 0. There is this thing. This is a very important thing. And the formula for resultant. You should remember this formula. This is very important. By just these two things, you can easily solve this type of problems. So we could successfully solve this problem, and if you like this video, please click on the like button. If you have any doubt about this video, about the solution, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe our channel so that whenever I upload any video, you get notified about those videos. Thank you.